On 11/16 at 7:21 a.m. I responded to that email asking very specific questions. Okay? So I got crickets on that email. Nobody responded as to how this was actually going to work. Because the email that was sent out on 11/14 was very specific in how we were going to move forward. My question to you and the leadership was, who determined this? Okay? Earlier this year, 7 million people marched in our country saying no kings. So whoever came up with this idea, so let it be written, so let it be done, doesn't fly with me. Okay? According to the email that I received, it said that a council member, it has to be somebody that lives in my ward. According to Rule 18, that's not necessarily true. It could be any council member for any person pertaining to any matter for any time designated by that individual making the motion. So, if I am completely mistaken on this, if somebody would be so kind to respond to my email, because I've had numerous requests from people outside of Ward 9 that would love to come in and speak to council. And I told them I would be more than glad to make a motion to let you speak. However, I need to know what the rules of engagement are, because the email conflicts with our council rules. Rule 18 does not limit anybody to 3 minutes, doesn't state that it has to be pertaining to city business, and the email clearly laid out some ground rules that I did not agree with, because it sounded an awful lot like Rule 15, which was voted down. Thank you.
Madam President.
Yes.
Member Council, Councilman Morris, you should handle this in the Rules Committee meeting. Obviously, if people start replying to your email, you would run afoul of sunshine law. That's why we have committees. So if you have an issue with it, I wasn't included in the email, but if you have an issue with it, you should bring this up in the committee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam President?
Yes.
Oh, no, you have?
No, later on.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Rule 18 is very clear in the rules. So if you want to make a motion to have someone speak, Rule 18 is very clear. A lot of people have questions about how to go about it. So if you want to do it your way, that's fine. All you have to do is get a second and a majority vote. You've read the rule, you know what it says. You could have let somebody speak if they're not your ward. As long as you follow Rule 18, you make a motion, you get a second, you get a majority vote, they can speak. And the rule is very clear on that. So if you want to do it anyway, as long as it's within that, you can do that. So if any guidance isn't helpful to you, that's fine. Rule 18 is Rule 18, very clear.
Thank you, Leader Mariol. Are there any further miscellaneous business that needs to be brought before the council? Okay, hearing none, Leader Mariol.
Madam President.